Anyway, just a quick update because I've packed in my allotments. Well, basically now my allotments on the back garden. Less stress, less worry, it's easier, and I can still do, hopefully, what I used to do down the old allotment, which is just exhibiting for show, for our show, Collier Garden Club. I ain't bothered about any other shows, but as long as I grow for that, I eat my veg, my gladies and my fruit. And so far, every bit of space I'm going to show anyway, I'm going to utilise with the back garden. Luckily, our semi here, before these was built, those were all terraced houses. Terraced houses got good sized back gardens. So I'll show you down this in front. Walkway through the porch. This has never been used at all because the only sun it's going to get is when it's over there. Obviously in the summer it's going to be higher up, so you're going to get more sun. But in the winter, if you get 40 minutes when the sun is out, then that's it. But fruit trees, which I'm starting off, as you can see here, because our show is the first Saturday September, I've got to have late fruit trees, late veg and whatever, gladies. I've got to time them for our show as well. So all the fruit I'm getting, pear, apple, plum, no cherries because there ain't no late ones, but it's all got to be late fruiting. Raspberries, them are late. I'm going to have brackets coming out of here, so once I do have the canes up, then that's going to hold them up. These are my last 3 raised beds. These are made out of recycled plastic. They're nice and solid, they're going to last for moons. There's 3 I had there last week. These are rose. I've got another apple there. Strawberries, I've lost a couple over winter, as you can see. They might come back again. You never know. But I've got some more. These are late flowering strawberries anyway. We've also got a tray of mixed fruit, so I want that. These raised beds, as you can see, were filled last year. Let's have a nose of this one. You can see how these have dropped down as well. Raised beds drop down every year. This was top dressed with a rabbit muck, and there's a good brew in there, but that's nice and moist. Pete's at the door, so rain can go through them, keep nature working away. Right round here, utilising that corner as well, meaning them 2 was from Wilco, 2 late blackberries. That's the name on them, late blackberry. So that's a good clue. So the growth I got on there, that'll give me fruit for the end of September for this year. Then obviously the new growth, which I'm hoping will go straight away across the top. So I'm utilising that wall as well. So the sun comes up over there, it goes down over there. So this is a sun trap on the afternoon. So I'm hoping he will go at least 3/4 of the way across there, ready for next year, give me more fruit for next year. Here's my blueberry, my late blueberry, which I bought up from the plot. Put in there, you can still get all this stuff either side of them 2. 3 of them established fruit trees in pots, they will come here. I can get away with that. I'll still get in there to get at the back and everything. When the hound comes out the patio door, it just legs it over this wall, meaning I can put them 2 there, them 2 beds. Probably have gladies in them 2. And there's 4 there, 4 raised beds there. When the sun is up there, then they will get the sun as well. It's a bit too dark for the gladies down that side. We might grow some veg down that side or whatever. This is my latest raised bed. This is going to last bloody moon. Finish filling this up. So obviously this will be this is meant to sleepers on the inside. So 2 coats. It's like the old liquid tar. It's what you put on the top of roofs and that stop the leaks. So that's gonna protect that. So that's gonna outlast me. This is a willer. This was advertised in the paper. It's a new one. It's with flowers. All spring and all summer it lasts. I think it's sapphire, nice pink. Obviously this is going to be full of flowers, exactly the same as the borders around there. But I'll get some gladiolus in there as well on the outside, which I told the gaffer yet. Right, 2 grapevines which I got for my tunnel. Obviously you bury them outside to go under, and you're just showing signs of buds on the grapes now. Coming up here, never had nothing up there. I've just got 1 compost bin now, and I'm using that as a growing medium, plus filling my raised beds which I've done there. In this gap here, I've cut this back, and I'm also getting 4, which I'll show you, fruit trees, which are these here. Golden spur apple. What's that one? These are plum, black amber. These are late as well. That's a red spur. That's a dwarf pear lilliput. So them 4 are going in there as well. I'm going to have a good drop of manure under the iris, because obviously you get the fruit off just the 1 stem, which is perfect. Obviously them will be chopped back, pruned. I've only just started clearing this lot. Right, there's my door that goes on there. That's kept at, I've got an electric heater in there. Look, I've got electric up. So he keeps this end of the greenhouse when the door's on at 50 or 10 degrees. So last night he went down to about 12, 14. As long as this dog under 10, I'm alright. And that keeps these lot ticking over. So this is the cold end of the greenhouse. Bougainvillea, them little chaps that flower in Spain. Obviously them are dormant now, but you'll see the old leaves, coloured leaves of last year. That is me avocado. I was going to bung him inside in the kitchen, but I might bung him in the bring him by this year in June. Lemongrass. Nick gave me that for cooking. Good lad, good lad. And this is Dahlia called Pooh, Boston Little Flower. Scott gave me that from down south. He's a good lad. So I've just got him spurting. He was in there, but I'm going to have him too early, so I put him in the cold end. Shallots exhibition and pickling, them are in the cold end. And these, where am I? Tulip, purple mix. These are for around the outside, and that raised bed was out there as well. But I've got to get a bit of fencing round because of the hound. I'll jump up and ferret everything. Pot leeks on the back. Dave up Chesterfield, he gave me them. Branch leeks, his spares. Good lad. And he had 6 onions at the back of there. So they would be ideal for our show. I've potted these on yesterday. These were onions. I'm still trialling my compost against clover compost. And I'll do that trial again all the way through. And mine is on par with theirs. These are heavy peppers. Lee gave me them from down South Wales. He's a good lad. Propagators are switched on, so they got under heat underneath them, just to look after the chaps. 2 large onions off Nick Brake from down Chard, Somerset. But once that gets, obviously I've got to start potting stuff on, then I'll just put the door in the shed and heat all this lot. But I ain't growing so much in there what it was. Right, if we turn round and go up here. So this tunnel, when I made this, you got to think when you get old, all my raised beds, same as this one, I'm working from waist height, there's no bending. So these was prepared last year, end of last year. Obviously, but as soon as summer gets up, good brew under them and all, beautiful. Got worms in, that's what I want. But as soon as I've got time, this will have another soaking. Keep them moist. If you keep your beds moist, then they're working. If they dry out, then they're ticking over. I want them working. Pigging back in again. But I'm still umming and ahhing yet. There might be pot leeks in here and onions. I usually get 5 pot leeks, a few onions down the end. But we'll see what happens here. So good circulation all the way around the bottom. If you just have a nose in there, mate. See the netting around the end and the sides, plus this netted door. And this tunnel still gets hot in the summer, even with the ventilation it's got here. Solar powered fan, as you can see there. This lot. Josterberry, goji berry, as you can see, started up, just coming into bud. And that was me latest one. This is a new one, blueberry, but it's a pink one. And that is a late one as well. These will be going in large pots, obviously, and I want to try and get them down there somewhere. This raised bed, not sure yet, but my blanch leeks will be going in this one. And this goes up and down, you can hide it and lower it, and that keeps the flags up the leaves. All my raised beds, when I do plant out, as you can see, them top dressed with straw. But this is what I've used last year to prepare the bed. Good brew, some good brew under there. But once I have planted out, whatever it is, I then top dress again with straw, which is got rabbit muck in as well. So that's a bonus, that's another manure when that gets wetter. The only one disadvantage of raised beds, they dry out quicker if you can utilise them. Because years ago I used to use black and white plastic. Then plant through the plastic, make an hole and plant through them. But that got expensive, and now I just use straw, and that keeps in the moisture, keeps in the warmth, and looks after the chaps. That's spent tops from Batham's Brewery. That's just drying out. It's in a bag, it gets too smelly and starts going off, so I'm just drying that out. Worm cast, another good one. Flog that by the ton in our trading sheds. Also there's a rock dust we get by the ton, and spent mushroom compost, worm cast and rock dust. Right up the end I've got 2 goose gogs. These are latens as well. So obviously them up the way, and there's one there and there's one up that end. But I can still get at the end of this bed. This is where my exhibition slots go. Exhibition and the pickling put in front of them. That's what I'm doing this year. So them are out of the way. I've got goose gogs as well. Solar powered fan. Solar panel is down that end. So when the sun is come out, I've got extra ventilation on them. These 3 here, although I might change them and get larger ones, even because originally the rain off the shed put away to put down here, so I'd never been round the back here. But now I've cleaned it out. I can get down here, but I'm having 3 trays down here, and I'm going to grow the runner beans up here. Obviously I'll make brackets coming off there or something. And also behind the shed, come down here Ben, so I've a perv down here. I've got a bit of a gap at the back of the shed, so that's my leaf mould ready for next year. Well, he'll be ready in 3 months time. And that was stacked up, but obviously I've used quite a bit to fill that raised bed. That's why he's got a good brew under him. So rain butter, if I run out of rainwater and I'm going to use tap water, I'll just leave the lid off for 24 hours, and that all the crap evaporates from it. You've got no choice though, you've got to use tap water. 8-ounce onions are going this one. There's another raised bed at the end there. There's all the goods gone. It's a green and a pink gooseberry. And there's another good bed here as well. Unsure what to do in that one yet, or where to put them all. So when we had the lawn done for the hound, I had spare stuff, because all this was wood chip. But obviously wood chip on here lasts about 3 years or something, then you have to renew it. Well, I put this down, and now it's just piddling down like it. Look, it's wet now. That hound ain't going to come in muddy, just perfect. And this is good, especially if the wind or something, it dries within a couple of hours, and it's perfect. So them fruit trees, I'll go close to this edge as I can, and the 4 up there. So it'll only be the one stem, it'll be perfect for me. Obviously we had to fence in as well because of the dog. 3/4 of the flowers up here are poison to dogs. Bloody luck, you've got to be careful. That's about it, troops. Any more space than that, I do find all I can get in, then I'll sort of utilise it. But I'm looking forward to it. Still don't sit on my arrows, still keep busy. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. See you again. Take it easy.